you doing today? Good, good. You ready to check out? Great, great. What? Okay, these right here. All right, let me just grab these here. Oh wow, you have a lot of them. You're taking advantage of our sale. Great. Well, most people don't even buy DVDs anymore, so it's really, um, it's a really good thing that we still have some and that we're actually still able to sell them. Okay, so let me just log in here. I'm gonna use my badge. Yeah, so it's a weird process. I have to use the badge to kind of to stop the sensor for it. So you won't, when you leave, first of all, so nobody will steal. But second of all, like if you were to walk out or anything, I use my badge to turn off the sensor, but I activate the sensor on my computer. Nothing for you to worry about. Okay. Okay. So this shouldn't take too long. I'm just going to quickly examine each DVD that you have here. Make sure that the disc is actually in there and get you checked out, okay? Okay. So the first DVD, let's just confirm that you do want to purchase Roots, The Next Generation. Yes. Okay. Making sure here. Okay, making sure here we have both the disc and this one. We have both the disc. Okay, great. Yes, I actually have. I've seen this a couple times. I mean, I've watched over Roots, The Next Generation a couple times. This period, and even in school, I've even had to watch this in school. So I've seen this my fair share of times. Okay, so let me go ahead and, oops, I have to activate it. Okay, so we're gonna set that to the side there. Okay, so the next DVD that you have is Twilight. Oh my gosh, I love this movie. My favorite one is actually, what is my favorite Twilight? This is gonna sound really weird. I like Eclipse. So the third movie, Twilight Eclipse, that is my favorite one. But New Moon, oh my gosh, I really don't like New Moon because it wasn't a lot of Bella and Edward. Like I was Team Edward. Okay, bite me, turn me into a vampire. I do not care. I'll turn into a vampire for you. But so I didn't really care for New Moon because it wasn't focused. It wasn't like, it was more about like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, where was Edward at? Like, where was the love story at? But my favorite ending is of New Moon. Like, that was so like, I mean, yeah, New Moon. Like, oh my gosh, how she was running to him like, and then she covered him up. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but I love New Moon. This one is good too, and then Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Breaking Dawn Part 2 were good movies. But Eclipse, it was heavy on the romance, and that's just my favorite. That's just like what I'm about. Oh my gosh, it was hard to open. Okay, so the disc is in here. Good. And I didn't do that with Roots, but let me check. Okay, so there's no scratches or anything. Because these are DVDs and they're like outdated and stuff. All sales are final, so I do want to make sure that I scan, that I make sure I do a thorough check, because I wouldn't want you to buy, waste any money on a DVD and it's not in good condition, which it's just a possibility that these are. So the next movie, oh my gosh, you have such a good taste in movies, almost like mine. You have Jump In. Now this to me is a classic, a Disney classic. It doesn't get as much love as it should, um, but it's a classic. Um, to me, this movie will always hold a special place in my heart, and it does look good. This movie will always hold a special place in my heart, because I used to babysit my niece, like over the summers and stuff. Like I would be her main babysitter, and my oldest niece, and like I would like put this movie in like for background noise or whatever, because she was a baby. You know how babies are, right? They just like to move. And I would just put this on for her, and she would like again, auntie. Like it was hard to get her attention, but if I put this movie in, it was good to go. So I love this movie. This movie is a babysitter's dream. It used to be. I don't know anybody. It's old. You know what? Let me see, because you asked a good question. This movie came out in 2007. So I didn't know about the movie in 2007. I would say I used to watch. My niece wasn't even born. So probably more so towards like 2012, 13. My niece was nowhere near born in 2007. Oh my gosh, I'm going down memory lane. That's why I love DVDs, because it's just like, it gives you, what's the word? Nostalgia. Exactly. Okay. So the next one that you have is Bringing Down the House. Another classic. Like, your movie taste is amazing. This is one of, I'm only doing that because what does that say right there? One of the funniest movies ever. And that's like what I literally was just about to say until I looked down and been like, yeah, one of the funniest movies ever. Now, just for discrepancy, you know, like I said, all sales are final. So you have no problem that, I don't know what, there's no back. So there's no credits or any, you know, you won't be able to see that type of information. You don't care about that. I feel you. Let me check. It's a DVD here. This is Bringing Down the House. There does look to be a scratch or some awareness right there. Okay. We used to could be able to pop them in right here on our laptops, but unfortunately, our laptops are not made to put in DVDs anymore. So, and I don't have a way to watch it. You know what I mean? So, we just have to take a chance. And do you still want to purchase this? Okay. Actually, I have to enter this one in manually because it doesn't have a back. It doesn't have a barcode. So. I'm sorry. Oh, I buy DVDs from here all the time. I still have DVD players at my house. Listen, my parents are older. Even though like I'm not young myself. I look young, but I'm not like a baby. You know what I mean? I'm not like a teenager or anything, but my parents are older even for my age range. They're at least 10 years older than the average age of parents my age. So I'm just like old school, old soul type of vibe. But yeah, so we got that in there, and you do want that. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you say? The total so far, so the special is they're $2 each, so 2, 4, 6, 8, just $8 even so far. Okay, and you have, you know, 10, 12, 14, 16. You have 4 more, and so as long as everything checks out, you're good to purchase. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm not about to get emotional, but it's Merry Christmas. It is Christmas time. You're buying this. We might have to duke it out. Cause oh wow. I didn't realize we had this. I would have been bought this. Okay. This Christmas, need I say more? One of the best movies ever. I love this movie. I love this movie. I do, I do, I do. I just think, like, doesn't that look like a real family? Oh my gosh. What's your favorite scene from this movie? That is a good one. That's the top three scene for me. It's too hard for me to choose. Probably um, when they went out and then they seen when all the older siblings went out and then they went to the club or whatever and then they seen Baby and he was singing. All you gotta do, yeah. It's a little tenderness. Exactly. That's probably my favorite part of the movie. Now you do have a little bit of damage to the end, child. This looks like mine because I've played this movie out so much, like just constantly pulling it in and out. I damaged mine just like this. Yep. So this one checks out. Everything looks good. For you to be buying some DVDs, like there's not going to be like the best. These aren't even Blu-ray, you know? Yeah. Okay. Now, so you have the 5 Heartbeats too. Oh wow. I'm surprised you didn't find the Temptations. We did actually have the Temptations. I can look that up right now if we see if we have the Temptations. Uh oh. What's going on? Temptations. Ain't nobody gonna see you, Otis. Well, it looks like we sold our last Temptations one. We had 4 in stock. 2 were bought, and one we lost unfortunately to damages. It just didn't work, and somebody tried to purchase it, and they brought it back. Well, no, we don't usually accept it. Somebody tried to purchase it, and they actually brought in their own DVD setup. So we did try it out in store, and it wasn't working. So we lost that one for damages, and then we lost 2 to damages. So yeah, 2 were bought, and then 2 were attempted bought, and they were just unfortunately no longer in good condition to sell. So we got rid of them. So this one again has a little bit of, oops, sorry about that. This one has a little bit of scratches on it. So you still want this? Okay. I would just be wary that this one might, because this one came out at the same time as the Temptations, you know. David Ruffin and what's their names? Okay, so we're down to the final 2, and we have Sex and the City. Very good choice. You know what? To go from Roots to Sex and the City, I would love to watch movies with you. Okay. If you had to pick a personality, this one is kind of scratched up too. It's all good. When did this Sex and the City come out? This Sex and the City came out in 2008. Wow, I would have not said it that. Wow. But if you had to be Charlotte, Samantha, Carrie, no. Charlotte, what was her name? I forgot the redhead's name. This is Samantha, this is Carrie, this is Charlotte. I cannot think of Kim. Oh no, this is Cynthia Dixon, right? I cannot think of her character's name. Oh, wow. Hold on, wait. Miranda. Oh my, I have to look at the back. So if you have to be Charlotte, Miranda, Carrie, or Samantha, not if you could be, who do you think, like, you as a person, which one do you relate with the most? You're Samantha? Okay. That's good. I'm not good at making decisions. I suck at making decisions. I would honestly say I'm a healthy mix of all of them, and I know that might be like a cliche answer, but it's really true. Like, I want like that traditional. Like, I have a traditional side. I have like like a really masculine, all about like I have a real like masculine, emotionally unavailable side. I have that like delusional lover girl, selfish fashionista. You know what I mean? Just all about myself side. And then I have like a wild side, like everybody else. So I honestly, I think that this show, I love this show so much because it did a good job of um, like getting kind of like there's so many different personality types, especially like women. Like let's just call it what it is. Like as far as women, I think they did a good job of like representing not clearly not diversity. You know what I mean? But as far as in like personality types, they did a good job of like representing a lot of different women. Because one woman can represent like three women. If you know what I mean, if that makes sense, like they did a good job of like representing a lot of different personalities in one single friend group, you know. And then you have Sex in the City too. Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. My computer died because I'm talking so much. Don't. I'm a yapper and I will yap. And I have like ADHD. So that's why I love this job because I just get to sit here and I just get to yap, yap, yap. And people will just like, they let me do it. So, did I check this? Yes, I did. Okay. Sex is even better the second time around, right? Right? Okay, I'm just checking. Yeah, this one is in good condition. Sex in the City 2 came out when? 2010. Carrie looks really good here. Carrie looks really good here. I remember Sex in the City 1. I really don't remember Sex in the City 2, honestly. 2010, honey. Who knows what I was doing? Okay. So, like I said, the total would be, they're all $2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. It'd be $16 even. And how would you like to pay? Card? Excuse me, card? Okay. Yes. Thank you. So total is $16. And what's the zip code for this card? I'm sorry, what was the last four? 44. Okay. Here's your cards back. Here's your movies. Would you like a bag for these? No. Yeah, let's save the planet. Okay, well there's your movies. And is there anything else I can help you with? No? Okay. Great. Well, sorry for taking up so much of your time. Like I said, usually doesn't take almost 20 minutes to to cash out, but you know. Well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a blessed day. Okay.